What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Chinacat Podcast Show. How are you guys doing today on this beautiful Thursday? Sorry about it's been a couple of weeks. I've been kind of thinking about this. What we're about to do right now. I'm about to go down the rabbit hole that maybe I'm not going. Yeah, I'm going to admit I don't care. This needs to be brought out, and I'm sure by now you all probably heard about Collargate, the Hassan Piker, him zapping his dog and stuff. And I'm sorry, I hate the man as much as the rest of you guys. I legitimately hate the man. I hate him with a passion, and he should not have that beautiful dog. And if Daddy Trump's out there, man, if there's one thing, dude, we need to get the dog back. Give him give him Biden or something. Let him zap him or something. But I mean, that's what I feel. But I did not want to start this off like this. But I mean, I'm gonna talk about a few things before I go on. I think this is gonna be leaning more towards my views and stuff. I'm gonna try not to do it more. It's gonna be more universal views. Try to do like a whole picture and stuff. But really, you get older in your time, and you can only talk so much about like the next video game, the next bad food or something, where you just like what matter I'm going to make in the world. I mean, sure, like I might help you out with not. I mean, like the video I'm watching right now. I mean, Guga already can show you how a perfect steak is made. Guga's the shit. Guga, I love Guga. I watch Guga all the time. I mean, that's kind of my shit. But at the same time, I also watch, Nux, Asman, Textone when Textone was on. I know he's been taking a break right now. But I mean, if you know those names, then you probably know the name we should not say, Son Piker. But before we get into that, I still have bad food for you guys. So we won't. I'm not going. So if you don't want to listen to the rest of the rant, watch the bad food. After that, I'm going to let you know. If you don't want to listen to my rant, that's fine. We all have our political views and stuff like that, and that's the beauty of America. That's what we're supposed to have. We respect each other's political views. I try to, and I know a lot of people that I know try to, and that's the beauty of being my age. I grew up where you just respect each other. Doesn't mean we can't be friends. Doesn't mean we can't have a beer together or go play some Super Smash Brothers or just have a good time, man. But these days it's just like you have one slightly wrong view on something, and you all of a sudden not a friend. Like, oh no, I can't be around you. You might hurt my whole aspect of life. It was like, yo, dude, we've been friends for 10 years, and this is theoretically this never happened. But it's like one of those things. Like you can't let shit like this bother you unless you're Hassan Piker and you zapping your fucking dog for no apparent reason. Your poor, beautiful puppy. Excuse my language when I say fucking dog. I don't mean like that. I'm just out of anger. I'm angry. I've been angry about this since it happened. I hate this man even before this. Anti-American, terrorist sympathizer. Said his fat friend Frogan said like all people that serve in the military deserve PTSD, which, as a person that has family that was in the military and friends in the military and people that I know in the military and people I respect and throughout, like, thank you for serving my country. If I could, I would have. Yeah, it makes me disgusted to know that you live in my fucking country. You come here and you can say this shit about people serving your freedoms to say this shit. But Clancy can't say shit about it. Now the Twitch CEO doesn't do shit about it. He's just out there fucking gooning with a bunch of underage girls. No. I take that back. Not underage. Younger girls than him. He's 61 with a wife. He's gooning with like 21-year-olds. Not okay. Trust me. If I was single, you asked me to date like a 22-year-old, I'd no. Absolutely not. You know why? One, they're not mature enough. Two, it's not. You guys are two separate spectrums. You know, you don't have the mind mentality. But that's not even the point. It's like you married, you have a Twitch thing, you have people literally shouting out anti-American, anti-Semitic things. But you sitting here and your whole life is gooning to people in hot tubs. I mean, remember those times in Twitch. Um, we've seen the videos on your phone from Asmon Gold. He showed those videos of you when you were showing the app, and like every single thing you scroll through was just a 21-year-old, doing some stream, like obviously showing off her knockers and things that would make money, not actually doing content that actually matters. I'm not saying like, I mean, if you, it's, you shouldn't have to use your body to make good content. Leave that for OnlyFans. Put that on there. They're like, I don't care. Like, hey, man, whatever makes you money, that's cool. But I mean, for me, like, you gotta understand, like, Twitch, Twitch doesn't just have this wide range of, like, just kids that go on that. And you have, like, the front page. Like, go on the front, like, you used to go on the front page, it's just be girls in hot tubs and stuff. It's just crazy. It's crazy. And they were like, oh, well, Tectone's called Frogan fat, which he is fat. And he got banned for a month. Or no, a week. Hassan Piker, calls, the death of several, senators, political figures like terrorism, technically, because if you know the word for terrorism is technically you do violence for political gain. Terrorism is literally for political gain. Like, if you do it for any other reason, it's not terrorism. You're just a douche. I mean, you douchebag for both ways. You more than douchebag. Douchebag is a good word for you. You're a shitbag. You deserve to be underneath a house, figuratively, like through the justice system and the court, and like it's not right. It's not fucking right. You call somebody fat and then you call out like that type of shit. I just can't even believe this. So I'm building up to this, but before we go into the deeper climate of the Collargate, or I mean, shit, dude, it's called like the era, the Hassan Piker trilogy of how much of a shitbag that man is. I got bad food for you guys. So, I mean, maybe I should. Actually, you know what? I'm going to do this for the end. We're going to leave this for the end. You know why? Because it's a good thing, and we can leave it off in a good understanding. At least we have some happiness at the end, because the rest of this shit is not going to be good. But I'm sorry. I'm a type of person I can't just sit here and watch this shit happen and not say anything about it. I know I'm a small creator. I don't have much say in anything, but one person is enough for me, man. I think this is just disgusting, and we're gonna go down the rabbit hole. So, a couple weeks ago, there was a video that popped up on the air. of our favorite, you know, piece of shit, Hassan Piker, the terrorist, the Turkish terrorist that we have, decided to zap his dog. And, hold on this, decided to tell us that it wasn't a zapper. Well, we can watch the video right now. We can decide for ourselves. And I can tell you, one, if you do not like, it's not that bad. He goes, Burke, it's sad regardless, but it is something we have to look at and talk about because it's important that it gets out there so people know this guy is a piece of shit. Total piece of shit. So, here we go, kids. This fucking travesty of a person. Okay, yeah, no, this might be.
America, Kaya, please just fucking go. Just stop.
Tell me, okay, yeah, we have funny cat. Well, we have the funny cat because it gives us a laugh. If you go back on that, and he was saying he didn't do it, and we already proved this wrong. I'm just going to, explain to you guys. Like he ended up going like, how can you do this? Like, if it was like me, and I'm like sitting here, be like, oh, Kaya, how dare you? Dog over here, I don't have. I'm going to, I'm going to use my Rainbow Six Siege since you guys fucked this game up. Oh no, and if you're doing like this and you just put your hand over here, it's not my mouse. And then it happened at the same time. Happened at the same time as the dog yelped. He put his hand over here, like somewhere over here. Did this and brought his hand on the mouse. As a person that has kind of set up like him, I kind of know. Because I keep shit over here. Like, that's like my shit over here. Like, over here, I do have, this stuff. That's more of my magic cards and stuff. So, like, I kind of know exactly that you stick your shit where, most of us, I mean, you probably could, shit, you ask Alison Gold, I'm sure he has A1 steak sauce, which is, God bless you, man. That's what you're supposed to have. I actually have a hot sauce over there, so I can't say much about that. I mean, you have your sauces, man. I get that. I mean, it's the same thing. You cannot sit there and say that you did not zap your dog when, like, legitly how your camera's placed and your hand goes over. Obviously, your mouse is right here. Like, my mouse is right here. If I go over here and let's do this. So I'm sitting here talking to you guys, and I'm like, oh, here. This would be, I think, Kaya? Kaya? Yeah, this would be Kaya. Even Kaya, I'm even better than Hassan. I even give my stuffed animal a chair. Look at that bitch. So, this would be Kaya. And that would be like where he keeps his dog in the cage, so he gets views on his little fucking stream. Because I guess that's what he needs now. Because no one gives a fuck about his extremist leftist views. He's talking, and his dog goes, oh. And he's like, oh no. Bark. Tell me that's not fucking sus. Your hand goes over here, like, are you out of your fucking mind? Yeah, no, I mean, I don't know why it took this fucking long for this guy who has called out America, who has called for the death of several political people, completely anti-American, completely anti like Christian, has talked shit about Christian people. I'm going to tell you right now, I'm kind of atheist, but I'm also not a type of person that will stand by to let you talk about shit about other people's religion. Like I don't do that for a lot of religion, and I don't believe in a lot. But I can tell you that you don't just tell somebody, oh, because you that you're a piece of shit, or you believe that you're a piece of shit. That's his whole rhetoric, and I can just bring this up. Let's go down the rabbit hole. And yes, oh, this is a little. The cat's cute. Here you go, man. The cat is cute. Shit. But it's just so fucking crazy that there's actually people out there defending this little fucker. I just can't believe that.
What does this button?
No, there you go. I mean, this is a guy that legitly sat here and called people, one person like he's a rapist, when he wasn't. One person that he killed his mom, which he didn't. That was a health problem that he couldn't. Nothing you could do about that. I mean, you can only just comfort them. I mean, you can't. What, you fucking Superman? Like, really? I mean, I'm sure you never even had that with your Turkish medicine. You you call everyone a pedo when none of them are pedos. Like that's your go-to, but you can never back up the facts. You call them that, but people call you out, but you can't back up the facts. But what you can back up is you zap your dog. And I'm just going to go down the rabbit hole, like all of them, because you know what? I don't fucking care.
Not to be taken aback, because
So this man is another good streamer that I watch, is Tectone. Great streamer. If you haven't, the Exit Sake podcast, which I still wish they would come back with. It was him, Asman, and MU, which unfortunately she got TwitchCon, which, I don't even go down that hole. But they had him on that podcast. Literally, I think it was like a year and a half ago. So, dude, that guy, I don't know, he lost his mind, but so he decided to call this poor man names. And
once again, I'm going to show you guys today here live on YouTube, Twitch, and Kick. Yeah, we finally got unbanned after I got banned for 7 days because I stated that a woman had a link in their bio. Yep, that was my 7-day ban, by the way. So,
yeah, you can zap your dog and call out terrorist attacks and stuff. Man, that's great. That's fucking great.
Today is a very unsettling day because it feels like there's something bubbling in the surface, and eventually something's going to have to get.
So this is going somewhere, and just in case you ask why I'm not wearing the glasses, I actually lost the glasses. I think it was my girlfriend's car. So, baby, if you're watching this, can you look in the car? I think I left my glasses when we went to see that Ween cover band in there. But we went to see Ween cover band. It was great. It's a great time. Get the fuck out and have a good time. But yeah, back to Tectone. I'm not going to do the whole video, but he does point out a bunch of, Hassan threats and stuff. So we're going to go down this is the rabbit hole of Hassan, and I fucking hate the man. Yeah, and he literally lives like 15 minutes away from me in Beverly Hills. I live in Pasadena. I'm going to throw it out there. I give two fucks.
And right now, we've jumped into the well.
You don't like it? You know where I am. Have fun.
Today feels like things are escalating. Things are getting worse. things are getting uncomfortable. Once again, Hassan and co are breaking TOS demonstrably, and nothing is happening. Once
Again, when
I'm
was
going to
this?
remind you, I'm going to.
This was 3 months ago.
I was banned.
Remind this was 3 months ago. This is before the whole Sharkgate happened. This man has been breaking all the codes, has been threatening people and stuff. And Tectone is one of them. We can go to Asman, but I think, I mean, if you watch me, you probably watched Asman. And if you don't, please, like, subscribe to him. You were, you would thank me after. It's been a travesty. It's literally like you have freedom of speech only if we agree with it. So you I asked a question. So if you are going to ban him for calling out somebody, but you're not going to call out people throwing out death threats and stuff, which this is going to come up.
Is a blatant misuse of power, a blatant disregard for the truth, abusing your power dynamic on threats, and putting people's lives in danger is using
Okay,
your
so
power dynamic on people who really can't compete. And the worst part of this is, because sometimes you fuck around and you find out. The worst part of this is Hassan is so lackadaisical with his threats and putting people's lives in danger, he misfired. And he did it to the wrong person. He completely misfired. This is brought to you by H3H3 Productions, the subreddit. Why don't we go ahead and watch this clip, see the community reaction, and then we're going to show you what Hassan's best buddy did, Mike from PA.
That's fine. I think that's fine. So if a guy pays for my tab,
I think they. I'm getting.
oh, this guy is just a weirdo. Yeah, he's a weirdo.
Vampire touching holy water.
can I help you?
That just feels good. Oh my god. Yeah. It just feels good.
What did you just do?
Let's watch this right here.
Stop Zoran Mamdani from becoming the mayor.
I don't know
What
what.
would your message to them be?
My message would be
Open present.
Once again, I would like to say this is another classic Hassan stream of him reacting
To tell you the
CNN,
truth, I hate
not
him for the
adding
New York mayor,
anything
to tell you the
this
truth.
conversation whatsoever.
We don't
and
need a
just
commie
solving
for a
political
New York
andes
mayor.
because that's all he can do. And once politics gets banned,
New
out,
York is
he
already
will be
fucked.
forced to
We
sit
don't need
there
it.
and
We need to get
rot
fucked
and
anymore,
most likely
dude.
start an OnlyFans where he's going to have to pleasure himself live to make any type of income because, I mean, I'll be real, without
Yeah, that's very
politics, he's
true.
just a cute looking dude. And that's,
All right, let's get to
only
the
God when he
threats.
plays a video game. Yeah, fucking right.
Give the subs. Oh, you found his account?
Today, I will show you 3 ways you can use your smart.
Wait, this is the guy?
First thing we want to do is download the YouTube VPN app, which we can.
Context. Hassan is a very small man. And rather than just disagreeing and pulling up someone's logs and combating them, he's deciding to dox them for fun. And this isn't any ordinary doxing. I want you to pay attention to what Hassan is about to grab in his right hand. No, it's not his cock, but it does rhyme with it.
You can do through the first link in the description.
What are you gonna do, bro?
So the moment Hassan...
There you go, kids. I mean, I don't even need to put any context on this. We can watch the rest of this if you want. But when you talked about somebody and you threw up your... I don't even think that's a Glock. I think that's... hold on.
finds out what this viewer looks like, find out who this viewer's identity is, he is so comfortable
Yeah.
that he's holding a Glock.
I give him one thing. At least he has trigger discipline. At least he's not pulling the like that. I give him that. You got trigger discipline. That's all you got. Never wave your piece around if you're not gonna fucking use it. and you are disrespecting the rest of us that actually, have guns or want guns. You are making the rest of us look bad. And you're supposed to be this like liberal like, and you just waving around a piece like that. Like, come on, dude. You're the most fakest person in the world, dude. With your Gucci
Holding
bag
a
and shit,
fucking
like,
gun, saying,
fuck
"What
the
fuck
rich.
are you gonna do, little bro?"
And you're in like
Now,
a $1 million,
guys,
like
correct
multi-million
me
dollar
if I'm
home.
wrong.
Come on.
Is this not a threat on someone's fucking life?
Yeah.
How
And
comfortable
look at that.
do we have to be?
Look at that. It's in there. Not saying there's ain't bullets. Doesn't mean it's not cocked because we can't really tell if there's a, there's a bullet inside there. But it's still, when you're talking about something that, and you pull out a piece like that, if I was like, oh, well, we're going to do this and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, it's a threat, dude. I'm sorry. That's a threat. It's a threat. Guns are out, threat. Because if you pull that out, even if you didn't say anything to me, I will consider it a threat. And I will fuck you up. Or throw something out. I will do something to de-escalate the situation. Preferably non-violent. Which that'd be my first thing. Be like, really? You need to pull a piece out? Can we do this vocally and stuff? Which I don't think this man was even able to because he zapped his dog just trying to be a dog, trying to go other places and then stay right there. As you can tell, look, even back then, he's miserable, dude. He sits on there for 8 hours a day. That dog, just so her song has a dog in the background, he's all happy and stuff. Like he's getting views and stuff. It's the most disgusting shit in the fucking world, dude. That dog, you need to bring that dog out. Have puppy time. Have a happy time. Dogs are supposed to be happy. They're your friends. You treat them like a slave, like the rest of you're a terrorist sympathizer. So like you like slaves anywhere. So, and I mean, last time I knew, you guys didn't even like fucking dogs in the first place. You look at fucking England. I mean, I can bring that up right now. Where somebody was trying to walk a dog, and they were like, "Oh well, these Middle Eastern people don't like dogs." It's like, "Well, I can't walk my dog. It's my fucking street." You're in England, you're not in like Afghanistan. You're not in fucking Iraq. You're in England, Britain, and I'm not the one to defend the Britain, but it's kind of sus. So, lady can't. And this is a type of thing that he's trying to. Yeah, this right here. Can I get this bigger? Well, I guess this is it. Yeah, we're doing this. So if you have monocles or even this is pretty small fucking Jesus Christ. But yeah, so this lady, she lives. So context for this. Context on this. She lives on that street. Her house is down that street. They're having a big Muslim parade. Well, I guess like in the Muslim religion, they don't like dogs. Cool. Awesome. That's fine. But when you're on my street and I live there, you have to deal with my fucking dog. You are not in wherever the fuck you're from. You're in Britain. You have to have some type of, hey, like I live here, so I have to be like you guys. Not like, hey, let's change all you guys for us. That's why Britain, Ireland is going up in the shit show right now. And this is all because of people like Hassan Piker. And I'm sorry. I mean, you might tell me I'm crazy for this or that. No, I'm not. I am absolutely not. I've seen this. I've been watching this. I've been trying not to talk about this, but this is the first thing I'm going to talk about on this podcast. It's been a long time coming. I'm sick of it. I hate this man with a passion. And I'm going to slander him as much as I can. And it's not slander if it's real. Everything is proven. I have not said anything that is not real about this man. He has said so many false accusations on several, prominent streamers, senates, whole fucking religions. He has said fuck all the Christians, fuck America. He has literally interviewed terrorist sympathizer, and him and his colleagues, I call them the little groomers, they all do the same thing, but they don't get banned. But people that talk out about them get banned. Lucky for me, I'm not on fucking Twitch. I'm on YouTube. Hopefully YouTube doesn't ban me. I don't think I'm gonna get demonetized. Probably one of his little fucking gnomes probably put something on this. I don't really fucking care. I'd go on Kick and keep talking shit. But back onto Collargate. So many people have, look at that. Look at that. Tell me he's not abusive to his dog. Tell me he's not abusive to his dog. You gotta be a fucking retard to tell me he's not fucking abusive to his dog. You gotta be that fucking stupid to tell me he's not abusive to his dog. You gotta be on your knees in front of him, gobbing the carrot, telling me that he's not abusive to his dog. Well, he's doing that same thing and doing the rest of them. A dude's a menace. I mean, I know, I've sat here for 5 months watching this shit unfold. This just happened recently, but I've seen the rest of the shit unfold. And I don't know how the hell. I tell somebody they trash on Facebook and I get banned for 3 days. And I call them trash. This man does all this shit. And not one, and again, Clancy, money growling fucker, getting money off of Hassan and just gooning to 20-year-olds when he's 61 with a wife. Fuck, what are you doing, dude? What are you doing, dude? You're 61. You sure had your shit planned out by then. I'm 36, and I have a lady that I technically would say I'm probably going to stay with until one of us dies. Probably be me first. But yeah, no, it's just, it's respect and just being reasonable. And I mean, I don't even know words you can use for that. Being a normal person, but this guy can't. Oh yeah, this is another one. So if you don't I'm gonna pause this right now and say, if you don't this is gonna be a hard one. No, it's not. It's pulls a tail, and I mean, let's go to right here. So this is Hassan Piker doing this.
Motherfucker, come here. Stay.
If you run right now, I'll fucking kill you. Like, I'll actually kill you, okay?
And no one's doing shit about this. No one's doing shit about this. Like, where's the, I mean, I just saw this video, and I live in the area. Like, there's have to be other creators I've seen this and not have sent the, I'm going, if you see this video, let me know, dude. I'm going to call the, pound on him. I'm 100%, dude. I'm through with this. I've only went through so much because I hate the man so much. I can't do too much. But again, like I said, this was a long time coming. Oh, fuck. But his uncle, fuck me, dude. His uncle is even worse.
If I were the the benevolent dictator of the world, I would legalize bestiality where you are giving, where you are pleasuring the animal. I believe that I am going.
Yep, you heard that right, kids. You heard that exactly right. This is Hassan Piker's uncle. And that's true. I mean, I can, right here. Read it. Yep, you heard that right. This fucking imbecile, this fucking disgrace to humanity, like just slimeball piece of shit, literally said that, like, oh, I would legalize bestiality. Like, how, like, premature, like, you're a primate. You are literally stuck back in the past. Look, dude, no one, like, if that's your go-to, then you failed life. You can't get a wife. I don't even, like, do you have kids? Do you even have a wife? Do you have anything? Like, we should be watching this guy. He probably has a pig in his back of the house or something like that. Fuck this guy. Fuck this guy. God, I'm not even gonna try and say his name. He doesn't deserve it. When you say something like that, it's disgusting and shit. I don't have much to say. Like, again, this is gonna be a new one. This is a very different podcast I usually do, but it's been a couple weeks that's been stewing on me. I've been wanting to talk about this. I didn't know how to talk about this without being taking sides, but I mean, it shouldn't matter what side I take. This is just disgusting and should not even be happening. We got a obviously animal abuser, and then we got his uncle that is literally likes to do things to animals that is just, I don't have words for. I don't even know how to even explain this to you. And for this reason is that we get older in our age. And sometimes, doing games, doing like fun funny things, that can be cute, but you get older and you realize, like, yeah, dude, this shit's getting serious. Like, you need to take shit serious. So sometimes you gotta talk about that. And I think I'm in that age. Not saying that I'm not going to be doing bad foods, which I got some bad foods. I got lots of bad foods. I got bad food right here. I don't even know what the fuck this is. They don't even tell me what the fuck this is. It looks like a complete burnt out fucking shit. So the reason why I'm still going to do bad food, because then we have shit like this, and I'm going to ask questions like, why the fuck we have this? Why the fuck is this even a thing? Why is this berries? It looks like something that I shot on Doom. the game Doom. Like I do the BFG. What is this guy's reason for this? Guess what it is? I cannot guess. What did people say they finally clean up your supper drain, your shower drain? I agree with that. Scrape my bong. Yeah. Well, if you have some red shit in your bong, we should be asking questions about that. Using that shit's green. Probably thought dates painted by an angry person. Dates painted by I actually never had a date. No, I've had a date, but I never had a date like the pitted thing. Yeah, I have a girl. I see my girlfriend on here. Jesus Christ, guys. I knew I was like I never had a date. And I was like, oh well, that didn't come out right. No, I've had a date. I had lots of dates. I had a date just on last Friday. My God, it's the dates. Yeah, I mean, we would still do stuff like this, but I'm just gonna warn you, I might go on tangents and stuff like that. Just my own views and stuff. I just feel like, I mean, at this point, everyone else is doing it. Why can't I hop on the bandwagon? But like and subscribe, dislike if you want. Hopefully you don't. And yeah, dude. No one told you I love you, and you guys have a beautiful week. And I'll see you later. Peace.